Hey there, Ellis here with Spindle Digital Agency. Welcome back to the third part of this series. Now, at this point, you should have two important pieces in place. You have a fully built out and verified Google business profile and a very basic but professional website. The next priority for your business is going to be building trust and credibility in the online space. In an era of AI and bots and overseas scam centers and increasingly fake content, it is more important than ever to show up as trustworthy, credible, reliable, and above all, real in the online space. Trust is often the deciding factor between somebody choosing your business or moving on to the next option. Every place your business appears online is an opportunity to either build trust or lose it. Whether that's your Google business profile, your website, social media, Yelp, or other review platforms in your field, your job as a business owner is to provide clear, reliable, and trustworthy path to choosing you. That means strong and recent reviews, up to date information, and easy ways for customers to contact you or take the next step. We'll start with Google Business Profile reviews because these are some of the most powerful trust signals that you can build. You should make asking for reviews part of your normal business process. The best time to ask is when a client is happy and the experience is fresh. It's important to know that incentivizing reviews, giving people money or discounts in exchange for reviews, is very against Google policy. That is a fast way to get banned from managing your own business profile. However, it is totally fine to ask people for reviews directly, and Google does allow you to generate a direct review link and QR code. If you have a brick and mortar business, you can post this QR code near your register, include it on receipts, or add it to your invoices. You can also ask for reviews after free consultations if those were valuable for that client. Personally, I keep a note on my phone and a draft email that thanks clients for their business and includes a review request link. I copy that message and then customize it for each client. This keeps that process easy and consistent. Now, it is helpful if clients include keywords in their reviews, such as the services that you provided or the city or area where you're serving them. At Spindle Digital, when we finish a project, we send a thank you email that reminds our clients of all the services we provided, and we gently encourage them to mention those in their review. If they don't include keywords, that's totally fine. The goal is to make it easy for them just to get started. As a business owner, you should also respond to reviews in a timely manner. Your responses are another opportunity to include keywords if your client didn't. It's also an opportunity to interact with your client base and show professionalism. So make sure to even respond to those negative reviews that you may get. One important best practice is to avoid getting a large number of reviews all at once. So if you're backlogging, don't blast everybody and ask for a review. Google can actually flag that as suspicious and temporarily suspend you from your profile. Instead, you want to let reviews come in naturally as you complete the work so that it's authentic, fresh, and relevant. In addition to Google reviews on your Google business profile, updates are another trust signal. Updates can include short posts about recent projects, partnerships, community involvement, or announcements that you have. These should also be keyword rich where it's appropriate. Think of this as social media, but for your Google business profile. The difference is that these updates directly support your visibility in search results. You can also schedule updates in advance. You can kind of batch everything all at once and schedule it out. If you're a one or a two-person business, this is key. Set aside time once a month to respond to reviews and schedule updates so this doesn't become a daily task for you. Next, let's talk about Yelp. This is especially important for local and service based businesses. Yelp often creates business profiles whether you want them or not. Because of this, it's important to just get in there and claim your Yelp profile so that you at least have a little control over it. There's two main reasons that this is going to be really important. The first is that Yelp has very strong SEO. Your Yelp listing and reviews are often one of the first things to appear in search results, sometimes even before your own website. Second, Yelp has a history of controversial business practices. They have been known to contact business owners to try and sell advertising. And if declined to pay for that advertising, there have been many subsequent cases where the positive reviews for a company are marked as not recommended and the negative reviews are pushed to the top. So, having strong and only 5-star reviews on Yelp really gives you a solid presence and allows you the freedom to decide from a position of strength whether paid marketing on that platform is going to make sense for you and your business. Last, let's talk about social media and paid marketing more broadly. There's a lot of platforms, and the algorithms change constantly, and it is a very noisy space to be. Social media, that is. Some businesses see success with paid advertising, and many don't. When you create a social media profile, there are two types of reach that you need to know about, or ways that your posts can show up for your audience. There's organic reach, and that's what shows up naturally through your network and people liking it. And then there's paid reach, and that comes from sponsored posts, boosted content, or straight up advertisements. Over time, organic reach, especially for business pages, has been deprioritized in the algorithm across most platforms. We often see that people's personal pages actually have a far greater organic reach than their business pages. Paid reach is also scrutinized and prioritized on every platform, meaning that not all paid reach is treated equally. Businesses that consistently invest in advertising tend to see better results than those one off promotions or boosts. Those one off promotions and boosts often just attract bots and spam instead of real customers. Ask me how I know. This is a pay to play environment, and if you choose to pay, you should do so strategically with clear goals and targeting, especially if you're paying a company to do that advertising and marketing for you. That said, it does not hurt at all to have a basic social media presence. Even minimal activity helps establish that you are real and a trustworthy business. This is another opportunity to show authenticity, reliability, and professionalism. Just be careful to maintain an even keel with your social media presence. In other words, don't go off on people or be a keyboard warrior. Keep your business page clear of hot topics. If you're mad at somebody or something, take a while and cool off before you respond, especially publicly. Different platforms attract different audiences as well. So, knowing your target customer here is important in choosing which platforms for your business to be on. Covering just the main and established heavy hitters in the social media arena, LinkedIn is more professional and somewhat B2B oriented. TikTok and Snapchat skew a little bit younger. Facebook and Instagram tend to skew a little bit older. So you want to choose what aligns with your audience and your ability to continually create content and be social on social media. Building trust online is not about being everywhere or doing all the things. It's about showing up consistently, clearly, and honestly in the places that matter most. Strong reviews, thoughtful updates, and a few well chosen platforms will go a long way. With these three foundations in place, you have a solid, trustworthy online presence that you can build on over time. Remember, give us a holler if you're feeling like you need a little more support or if you're spinning your wheels. We got you.